Disney's Deluxe Resorts ranked.
Deluxe Resorts.
Ranked unlocking the magic style.
That is true. I love Deluxe Resorts. Even though my heart says Polly, my wallet says Pop, I do love me some Deluxe Resorts.
These are amazing. If you are lucky enough to stay at a Disney Deluxe Resort, you're lucky enough, right?
Yes. I mean, listen, we're going to rank the Disney Deluxe Resorts 1 through 8.
Yep.
And 8 is still a pretty good choice.
I would say so.
This is like saying to me, we get asked all the time, should I get Tonga Toast in the Captain Cook's or Kona? And I'm like, can you go wrong?
No.
So even number 8 for a deluxe resort is still pretty good.
They're pricey though. So what I always say to people is make sure that you understand what each resort has to offer. And I think most importantly that you're into the theming.
Hold on, I got to put my glasses on for this one.
Okay, because we're getting serious here.
This is some serious
right.
talk right here.
Are you ready, Bruce?
Let's go.
1 through 8. But here's how. This one is going to be based on, again, theming to us, like how we feel about each one of these, because some of them are better than others in our opinion based on the kind of vibe we look for when we're leaving or trying to escape from New England.
I mean, we're really just trying to get likes and comments. So
that too.
We just rank these so you hate the list and leave a comment below.
So that they're controversial.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Trying to get ranked on YouTube here. Give us a break. All right, let's go through, start at 8 and go to 1.
All right, I'm actually going to leave out the rooms and how we felt about each of these rooms because there's a few on this list that we actually haven't slept at. We visited and took in all the amenities, but
Pool hop, she means.
we didn't sleep per se.
Right.
But the rooms are the rooms, right? You
True.
got to love the theming. You've got to love the pool. You got to love the location, right? Are you going to go to Epcot a lot or are you going to go to the Magic Kingdom a lot? Correct. Right? And restaurants. Okay, so here we go.
I think the restaurants is the most important part. Food, pool, lobby, food, room. That's how I rate it.
Yeah. All right. I'm trying to warn everybody because I feel like number 8 on our list, which is it's going to go, 8 through 1. We'll save the best for last. I think it's going to be controversial. So ready for these dislikes or likes on the comments?
I think so.
Okay.
Let's go.
Number 8, Beach Club.
Oh, boy.
Hear us out.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, we're from New England. We have a lot of theming in the summer. I mean, we're lucky. Like, there's Cape Cod, and it's beautiful and all. But when we're going to Walt Disney World and we want to stay at a Disney resort, we don't want to remember anything about New England.
I know. Especially, like, we get to see that sort of theming here all the time.
Right.
So we want to escape and see palm trees and see, like, the Caribbean and something that we don't necessarily get to see here on the East Coast in upper Northeast Coast.
Right. Now, that being said, everyone's going to be pretty shocked on this one, mainly because it is one of the best, I feel like, theming pools.
Definitely.
But all in all, I found that the beach club was a little too spread out room-wise. And then the pool, to me, was, I know this is going to sound crazy, but it was stressful. It was like a stressful pool because I could never keep my eye on the kids. I didn't know where Bruce was. Like, it was just too many levels.
It was very spread out. The pool was great. The slide was great. The food, the quick service food place was okay. It wasn't my favorite. I did like the little cubbies that you can kind of go walk the hallways and you kind of get a little seat in the hallway and sit down. Yeah, whatever it's called. Sit down and kind of relax a little bit. And it was out of the way. That was nice.
I mean, it's a luxurious resort. It's still a deluxe resort. It's awesome. But, I mean, we have to make this list, right?
Right. Well, listen, when you're thinking about especially the holidays and you think about these lobbies, like this resort lobby is not large or that glamorous. Okay. So compared to other deluxe lobbies, this one's on the bottom.
Number 7, Yacht Club, because it goes, I think, hand in hand with the beach club.
Same pool.
Yeah.
Same kind of vibe. A little bit different theming.
I actually like the Yacht Club a little bit better because I feel like the theming is more of that yacht, dark woods. It felt a little bit more calming to me than it did at the beach club.
Same thing, too. The quick service restaurant I enjoyed at the Yacht Club more than I did at the beach club.
Yes. Wait, what? When the hosts aren't listening. Go ahead.
The hosts aren't listening. The quick service restaurant at the Yacht Club, to me, was better and bigger and more spread out than the one at the beach club.
All right, next.
I feel like that's one resort. Even though it has 2 different themes, you could kind of see that as one resort.
Well, we have ranked them before on previous podcast episodes, But like you said, Bruce, earlier, was our opinions may change, but it's funny that Beach Club and Yacht Club we actually combined as one.
Yes.
But I don't think that's necessarily fair.
I think it is.
All right, number 6, Boardwalk Inn. I love this resort. This is one of the resorts that we actually visit quite a bit when we're not staying here, just because I love to hang on the rocking chairs and people watch on the boardwalk.
The grass area that they have
Yeah.
right outside the back entrance going towards the boardwalk, where the kids always hang out. There's always kids like playing soccer or just like kind of like having a picnic. That's a great area right there to kind of just chillax on.
And we talked about food, and this place is kind of situated in the middle of a lot of little areas where you can grab something to eat along the boardwalk. So I feel like it is a little bit more enhanced than the Beach Club and the Yacht Club, even though the pool, it's that infamous clown pool,
right.
isn't our favorite. I think that it definitely offers a lot for people looking for kind of like, I want to say, a little romantic getaway.
You know what, too? I have to say, at the boardwalk, if you are going to spend time at the boardwalk and go get food and go visit whatever restaurants or shops are at the boardwalk, the hike from the Yacht Club and Beach Club, although it's on the boardwalk, it's quite a hike to get to like the bakery.
Yeah, it's a few steps.
It's like a mile and a half. It felt like I was gone for an hour and a half to go there. I was like, I'm gonna go to the bakery, get a coffee. I felt like I was gone for 2 days.
Yeah, it's pretty far out there.
Where the Boardwalk Resort is right there.
It's almost like, what's that word where it's like it seems closer than it is, but it's actually really far? Mirage, is it?
Yes.
It's like that.
It's true.
When you're sitting.
It's like, it's right there. I can see it.
Yeah, it's not.
But it's really far.
I do love the music and the theming at the Boardwalk Inn a lot. It's one of those resorts where as soon as I walk in, I just feel really calm, and it transports me to a time where things kind of slow down a lot.
Right.
You know?
Reminds you like an old ship. Like you feel like you're on an old vessel. I was going to say the Titanic, but that's probably not a good analogy.
No, but I think the Boardwalk Inn is really like I said earlier, it is like a romantic kind of place. I know that we haven't stayed there, you and I alone, ever.
We should try it out.
Just the two of us?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Let's check it out.
If you're into that sort of thing. Number 5, before we get too silly, is the Wilderness Lodge. I really like this one. This was actually hard because I feel like it should be closer to the very top, but we have to numberize these, right? Like it's hard.
Especially, speaking of epic lobbies.
Epic lobby.
The Wilderness Lodge has probably one of the best lobbies.
Now, some might say, oh, well, doesn't this give you that New England vibe because it has, the rich trees, the pine trees, but it's more, it's set in the Pacific Northwest, which we don't get.
Right.
And it definitely has like the craftsmanship and the rich wood. And like Bruce said, the lobby here is massive and just massive, but quaint
and cozy.
Yeah. How do they do that?
Because they have rocking chairs. It's made of wood. They have nice fireplaces. You can kind of just go sit up in the rocking chair in front of the fireplace and just relax for an hour or fall asleep or take a quick nap. And as massive as this lobby is, it doesn't make you feel like you're in a airport tunnel.
Right.
It's very cozy.
It is. It says, enjoy the rustic elegance of the stone hearth and roaring fireplace.
Yes. You should go do that.
We should go do that. And they also have storybook dining here with Snow White.
The pool is pretty nice, too.
I love how you skipped over that. We're not doing that
right
anytime soon, I guess?
No.
Okay. The pool is really amazing here as well. Not very large.
No.
Not a large pool, but I like the theming, and I like the fact that you can be with your family at this pool. Like, there's something about the Beach Club pool. I know I'm bashing it a lot, but like it was just too much going on for me.
It's a very popular pool.
Yeah.
This one, like when you think of the most epic pool in any Disney resort, people always gravitate towards the Beach Club pool.
Yeah.
The pool at the Wilderness Lodge is cozy. Again, it almost feels a little secluded, and you can take walks along the lake and go check out the dock. There's so many things that you can do without just having to sit at the pool the whole time.
All right, number 4, one of our favorites. I feel like these next few ones are really hard to number because I feel like they're all amazing. Number 4, I have Animal Kingdom Lodge. I know that this one probably should be closer again to the top because it is one of the most fabulous deluxe resorts I feel like Disney has ever created, because you've got the rich luxury of the hotel itself, and then you've got an amazing safari with the animals that I think you really have to go there and visit to really appreciate, because from the looks of it online, it looks nice, but it does not evoke that feeling that you get when you're waking up in the morning and you get to, even if you don't have a Savannah view room, which we didn't have,
right.
I think just being able to see the animals roam, especially like early in the morning, is special.
I have to say, Connie made this list. This was actually my number 2.
Throw me under the bus.
And her number 2 is different.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why when we get to her number 2.
Okay.
But I love the Animal Kingdom Lodge. We've stayed there a couple times now.
Yeah.
And every time I enjoy it. I get my coffee. I go sit on the balcony. It's like sunrise. The animals are just kind of waking up and walking out into the savannah. And for me, there's just something about watching animals that you don't or would never normally see in real life.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm amazed at it. And like the giraffes, and like a giraffe comes so close to you as you're drinking your coffee. It just makes you feel like you are in the savannah.
This one was hard for me. I have to admit, I have it number 4 on my list, but I second guess it a lot because when we stay there, not only the animals, not only the architecture, but the people there, the cast members, the art that's in the hotel, and the displays that they do live for you, which is really embraces the culture and it makes you really feel like you've escaped to Africa. Like, it's just pretty amazing.
One of the most epic in-resort stores of any resort.
Yeah. And then how about Sanaa? Come on now.
Yes. The bread service. There you go.
It's hard. All right. 3, 2, 1. Should I just
let's
blurt
go.
them out? Okay. Yeah. So 3, 2, 1 for me, if you haven't guessed already, it's all based on the Seven Seas Lagoon hotels. For me, particularly, I realized when I was creating this list, I am wholeheartedly nostalgic. And no matter what Disney does, if they add the new Star Wars themed resort, which rumor has it will be a deluxe category 2.
No way, really?
Shocker. Because it's going to be $1 million a night. I still think that I'm going to be true to my soul and stick with these nostalgic. Can't go wrong. You overlook the Seven Seas Lagoon and the Magic Kingdom. Specifically when you see Cinderella Castle from the distance. These have my heart. Number 3 and 2 are really difficult. Number 3, I put the Contemporary.
Agreed.
The one thing about the Contemporary that I feel is a key is if you're staying in the tower. I feel like that's the only way to go if you're staying. Like, this is number 3 or maybe even 2 on my list, as long as you're in the main tower.
Yes.
With the monorail going through, with Chef Mickey's, with just that nostalgia that you got, or at least I got when I was a kid and saw this incredibly massive building that had a train go through. Like, how cool is that?
There is something about that train or the monorail going through the Contemporary that just makes you feel like that is so amazing.
Right?
I mean, even imagine that happening back in the 70s. Like, it's 2020. We've seen some pretty cool things.
It's still cool.
And back in the 70s, though, it must have been like, there's a train going through this building.
There is, and it's not stopping for any, like, it just looked like it was just seamless going in.
Yeah, it must have been amazing. But I agree with you. Number 3, definitely the Contemporary. Underrated pool, too. I feel like the pool is underrated here.
So this one was tricky because I don't feel like the pool I don't think people give this pool enough credit. I don't think it's very elaborate. It's not.
No, the reason that they don't give enough credit is because it makes it's like very much patio, a lot of patio in the back of the Contemporary, and the pool just happens to be in the middle of it.
A lot of concrete.
Yeah, a lot of concrete.
But
I thought I went into the pool, probably wasn't supposed to, and I had a great time.
I feel like this one I'm gonna go back to again. Watching over my kids, it was easy. I know as they're getting older, may not be an issue, but for some reason it still is. Like, I like to know where my folks are at. Like, I don't want to worry about them leaving a gate and going around and not being close by. So I love this pool for that reason. That being said, it is a lot of concrete. But when you're lying there on the pool chair and you're looking up at the building, it's still pretty amazing. Okay, number 2. Grand Floridian Resort and Spa.
I still feel like I shouldn't go here.
Super fancy.
That's why I had Animal Kingdom. Like I said earlier, Animal Kingdom for me would have been number 2.
It's tough, yeah.
Floridian would have been number 4, only for the fact that I feel like I don't belong when I go here.
Yeah. Again, it's based on that nostalgia feeling, right? And the Grand Floridian was that resort where, like, we could never necessarily afford to stay at, but I really always wanted to. Like,
yes, so it's like that house in the neighborhood when you're a little kid. You're like, if we could only live in that neighborhood.
It's a mansion.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I feel about the Grand Floridian. I feel like I belong there.
Yeah, I know you do.
I feel really
We all know you feel like you belong there.
Fancy. I love how they give bathrobes by the pool. I love the theming. I love the fact that it's on, again, Seven Seas Lagoon, and it's upscale.
I like the grounds at the Floridian too. The grounds, when you're taking a walk through the grounds of the Floridian or you're going to the pool, it is really well maintained and nice. And it does make you feel like that is the most expensive resort in all of Disney.
It really does. It has this sort of elegance with, the Disney, like they do like tea time and all these like extra little.
Yeah, exactly. They have doilies hanging on them, like everything that I shouldn't be around.
Pretty much. Fancy staircases, you're not supposed to slide down.
Excuse me, sir, you belong at the Pop Century.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we get here.
And number 1.
Not a surprise if you've been a fan of the podcast for a long time, if you've stuck it through with us, we are going to both agree.
Yes.
We're going to choose Polynesian Village.
Agreed.
It is the resort for us based on the fact that
it has Tonga toast. That's it.
Based on the fact that it has Tonga toast.
2 times. 2 different places.
I love the folks here. I love being greeted aloha. That really is super special to me. And I always feel transported to another world when I'm there. And I really love this resort for that reason. I like that it's deluxe category, but it's quaint.
Yes.
Not the big, grandest lobby, but I do still get goosebumps when I see the castle.
This is the one resort whenever we go to Disney, whether we're staying on property or not, this is the one resort where we always go visit.
Yeah.
Yes, to get Tonga toast, but we always go visit the lobby. We go walk around the pool area. The walk from the Polynesian to the Grand Floridian is a great walk if you've ever want to just take a walk. Like, there's no better place in the world to take a morning stroll with a cup of coffee than around the Polynesian.
Well, how about those tiki lamps that they light at night?
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is just amazing. The pool is unbelievable. Captain Cook's is not the biggest quick service in the world, but it does have a great menu, and it's different.
Yep.
It does have the Tonga toast. The Kona Cafe is an underrated restaurant as well. And the Kona Cafe upstairs, where you can get a little Kona coffee, maybe a little dessert, maybe a little sushi at night.
Can't go wrong.
Watch the monorail go by. How can you go wrong with that?
I don't know, but that's number 1 until we visit Aulani.
Yes,
that's our number 1 on our list.
100%.
All right, that's going to do it.
All right, well, text us 978-222-7383. Let us know what you think in the comments below as well. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel right here. Hit the like button below and let us know. Here's this week's question of the show for your chance to win a free t-shirt. It's got to be in the first hour, though. 8 to 9 when the show comes. I said when the movie comes out.
Yeah.
When the YouTube video comes out. Your deluxe resorts rated. Drop them in the links below, in the comments below, and we'll pick a winner for a free Unlocking the Magic t-shirt. Hopefully it's going to be Tonga Toast one.
And if you hit the bell icon, you'll be notified when we upload a new video. So make sure you hit the bell icon, because I know that a lot of people weren't sure when we were putting out new videos.
Well, here's the thing. Every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, that's when our videos come out.
Perfect.
All right, see ya.
Bye.